3D printing has a fantastic ability that is pretty much underutilized, and that ability is the ability to create a product out of nothing and have zero inventory at any given moment. This is something that's been really important to us at Slant 3D for a very long time, and something that we've tried to point our clients towards because it's a huge advantage to not have a large cash outlay for the inventory that you hold. So many of our clients come to us and request us to make 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million pieces, and then they store those pieces for the next year. But then they're stuck with the design and they're stuck with the inventory, which just takes up space and costs money. But 3D printing is able to grow a part, and if that part is designed correctly, you can take that part off the machine, throw it in a box, and it goes out the door. This is a magical ability, and it's so underutilized. But in order for us to understand it better, and since there weren't really clients who were utilizing it to a really heavy degree, we decided to create our own website for this and a few other areas to kind of sandbox. This is Angled.io. Angled.io was created as a way to kind of pursue our mission of mass production without the high upfront cost of it. We wanted to create a website where anybody could upload a model and then anybody else in the world could purchase the physical print of that model. This is not a new idea. Shapeways has been doing it for years. Many other companies have implemented it. Heck, when we reach out to designers, they're sometimes contacted by 2 or 3 other people. Here's why it's relevant though. All of those other services have always failed because the product was too expensive and too slow to get there. What we did is we first built up the print farm to where we had a very large number of machines behind us supporting this website, so that when an order came in, we could guarantee that it would print and ship in under 2 to 3 days. During Christmas, we print and ship as fast as Amazon is able to pick and ship. This ability to have a fully functional digital warehouse gives the designers on Angled the ability to sell their products in a way they were never able to before, as well as enable the optimization of products down the line. Right now, Angled.io is kind of exclusive. We're not able to open it up to everybody, which we want to do eventually. We have to pick designers who have very well designed products that have been certified and verified and work well. And then designers who also kind of have a following so that they can be successful on Angled. When we worked with Devin from Make Anything, he had a really good following on YouTube and he had a really cool game with the Tippy Tree when we first started out. And then as he continues to build new products for his channel, they're able to go on to Angled.io and serve as merchandise to help subsidize his channel. But that is kind of the requirement. Designers have to have a little bit of a following and have good design skills with good products. So we reach out to them and we bring them on board and we curate the collection of products that work well on Angled with our audience who visits there primarily and with their audience so that they have a good chance of being successful. As the site continues to grow, we will be opening it up more and trying to implement the more free-for-all kind of a situation. But this has all kinds of other problems too, which we won't get into right here because it gets into all kinds of stuff around fair use and 3D modeling and good design and verifying stuff and all the rest of that kind of stuff. But ultimately, right now, Angled.io is a place where designers create really cool stuff, and then anybody else in the world is able to get a hold of that stuff. The designs that are created inside of the 3D printing community are fantastic and very useful. But so many of them aren't enjoyed by the general population because most people don't own a 3D printer, nor should they have to. These models that are created by the designers should be able to be sold in some way other than 20 guys on Etsy, so that it's formalized and the designer knows what is being created and the customers know what is going to be received. Angled is our demonstration of that, of how large print farms allow scale, quality, and speed in a way that has never been possible before. So if you want to go over there and support the designers, we encourage you to please take a look. We designed a bunch of stuff and put it over there as well too. So just take a look, see what you think of it all. And if you have a great idea or currently fit in that area of a person with good design skills and a decent audience to where that would be interested in the outputs, please reach out to us. We always love to see what folks are working on who are open to pursuing this kind of thing. But ultimately, Angled was a way to allow the really cool products that are created through the 3D printing community to be formally and professionally disseminated to the rest of the world so that all these cool things that are made can actually be used by the normal person and therefore help to prove 3D printing as a way of producing real products out in the real world. So that's Angled.io, one of our little side projects. Have a great day, everybody.